Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying, but if you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Lady Cheryl, and I'm glad you're here. In this episode, I'm going to share with you how I potted up my calamondin tree, as well as my almost 5-year-old sweet pepper plant. I will also share with you some of the pepper plants and a small harvest in my greenhouse, as well as an update on my fall and winter garden. Okay, let's get started. Guys, it's early Sunday morning, and right here is my calamondin tree. And when I went to examine it, I noticed, going closer, that roots are growing outside of the container. I'm gonna walk around or just spin this around and show you that it's coming out all the way around. So it's time to pot up this tree. This is a 7-gallon pot, and this one is about 15-20 gallon. I'm not really sure. It's the pot that had my apple trees in. So I'm going to go ahead, and you see I filled it up here with a potting mix, and I wet it all down, and now I'm gonna do my best to try to drag this tree out of this pot and put it in here and hope that the spacing is adequate. It's almost out, but I want you to see what I'm dealing with. These roots coming out the outside of the bottom. So I'm turning it on its side, and I'm loosening it up, and then I'm gonna pull it out. Yes, a lot of roots. Now I'm showing you that I got almost all the roots out, and you can see the root ball extending from this container, and I'm just going to pull it all the way out and drop it in. Okay, so I have the tree in, and let's go up so you can see it. And I really need to pick it up again, put it on the dolly, dig some of the dirt out. It's because it's sitting up a little too high. But I think when I water it in, it's going to go down some. I don't think, I know it will, because the citrus roots are not real thick and vigorous. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead on and fill it up. Okay, guys, she's done. She's ready. So as the days go by and the leaves start falling from the trees, I will put leaf mulch around those feeder roots. Please keep in mind, you should keep mulch away from the trunk of the tree, and they have feeder roots that lie close to the surface, and they don't like to be smothered out. So I don't use wood chips on my citrus trees, only leaf mulch. Okay. I'm out in the greenhouse picking peppers. They are coming in a little smaller now, but that's okay. They are still sweet and delicious to eat. There's a nice one up there. I think I'll let it try to get a little bigger. And here's some. I'll let them get bigger. But like I say, they are small, but still delicious. This is going to be the end of the peppers as far as the emergency garden is concerned. I'm going to keep the rest of the peppers for myself. I gave a lot away. And so now that the okra is winding down, I'm going to keep the rest of it for myself. Let me go and show Here's the okra jungle. And I'll I was getting like 12 pods in the morning and 12 pods in the afternoon. So now it's more like 6 pods a day, and it's winding down. Let me see if I can hold this right here and show you. I'm gonna keep another one for seed here. And yeah, I didn't put any up for myself, so I'm going to keep the rest of this. Now let me show you what's actually left in the emergency garden, because the rest of the peppers and the okra, like I said, I'm going to keep them for my family. And so now we just have, and here's some more okra over here. Now we just have the sweet potatoes, and they're beginning to die back. And another way you could tell is you look at the base. There aren't many leaves coming in here at the base. Now we have had a lot of rain, so that would also contribute to the fact of the leaves turning yellow, but it's time. They're going to be full soon. And I'm going to take you over to the front of the food forest and show you the other group of sweet potato vines. 17-gallon buckets. It's loaded with sweet potatoes, and it's all the way around here, guys. It's humongous. I can't wait. And they're beginning to die back, as you can see here. I can't wait to pull these and distribute them so I can just concentrate on now my fall and winter garden. Let's let you take a look at the seedlings. Off the shade cloths. We don't need them anymore. They have thoroughly acclimated to the outside environment. So I'm going to take these little clips and I'll just put it here. Well, I'll put it in the basket. And I'll flip this over and let you see. I'm going to go in closer so you can see all the little seedlings that I planted. Now, this space right here is going to go for cabbage and cauliflower and broccoli that I will purchase. But the rest of these are seeds that I started. Okay? They're doing great. And the next thing I'm going to do is put insect netting over these. But I was waiting until it dried up a little bit so that I can go and pick up some brassica starts, cabbage, cauliflower, and broccoli, and mix them in. But I got a nice space right there, about 2 by 4 space, so just a few plants. Okay, now look how small these are, because you know I'm succession planting. I put my weakest plants here. The plants under that netting, they're much bigger because I planted them a little bit sooner. So I'll go over there and cover that a little bit and show you. Okay guys, I moved the netting back, and you can see these seedlings are much better as far as looking healthy and growing large. And that pepper plant. And I'm not going to move the whole netting back because they all look approximately the same, but I'm going to spray under here in neem oil. And we're not supposed to get any more rain for a few days, and so I'll spray neem oil and my insect repellent that I make out of garlic, onions, and red pepper flakes, and then I'll pin everything back up when it dries out some. But everything is looking real good. And of course, if you're new to my channel, this is Society Garlic outlining the entire beds, and that repels insects. Okay, pepper plant looks good. More peppers on it than when I first covered it up, but I'm very pleased. Covered wagon to have my beets in it. Going closer so you can see everything is good. I'm not going to uncover them, but you can kind of see through here. Maybe when it gets a little bit drier, I will come and take the cover out, spray some insect repellent on it. Natural, of course, organic, of course, and yeah, and show you how everything is looking. Here's another view of the 2 raised garden beds. One right here, and then one, go closer, right there. Yeah, everything's looking good. I'm very happy. Update on the 4 tomato plants. We've got the brandy wine in here, and over there we have the mortgage lifters. I'll be so glad when it dries up out here. I got a lot of cleaning up to do. These roses weren't here a couple days ago, but they're loving the cooler weather and more buds. So this is cool. Because of all the rain, I still haven't gotten around to repotting this plant here. I'll go around this side. I think I've shown you several times how it's busting out. Yeah, but I'm gonna try to do it today when the rain stops. But I'm gonna go ahead and harvest these peppers if I can, and just go ahead on and freeze them. Because I'm going to cut this plant all the way down to about a foot and then repot it and put it into dormancy. I'm going to even get these little small peppers up here. And this plant too. You see they're growing small and they're turning colors. So the season is almost up. So I'm going to go ahead on and put them in dormancy and repot them. That one right there I'll keep in the same pot because I just thought about it. It hasn't been, but it's not 2 years until January. This is 5 years old, so it's definitely going into a new pot today or tomorrow. I'll let you know because I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna film it so you can see. Okay, everybody. You wanna say hi? Hi. Bria's on recess from kindergarten, and I started breaking this pot loose. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go get a tarp. Maybe I can use this saucer right here. Because I suspect it's going to stay together because it has a lot of roots. So I'm going to put the phone down and I'm going to pick this up and put it in this saucer right here. So now I have the saucer here. Bria helped me. And I'm just going to break this up. And I think it's going to stay together. As I suspected, it's going to stay together. Here, Bria, you want to take these pieces? I'm going to put them in the garbage. Right now, you could just give me that. Give me that container, and we'll just put them right down in here. Thank you, Bria. So I'll just continue to try to break it up.
Yeah,
and then we will ease it out and put it in another pot, but it's not going to fit into a 5-gallon bucket. You say what? You come back over here and just say it on camera. Get over here. Right here. Get right over here. Tell them what.
Eat lunch.
Yes, Bria. As soon as we do this, we will eat lunch. What's your favorite vegetable?
Broccoli.
I'll make you some broccoli. Okay.
I want cheese on it.
And cheese. It's 4.5 years old. It'll be 5 years old in January when I first planted the seed.
Mine is gonna.
So now, hold up, Bria. Hold up. So you can see, guys, it looks like a trunk of a tree. So, Bria, you can pick that pepper right here. Is I'm going to go get one of those buckets that is producing the least amount of okra.
Yes.
And I'm going to pull it up and I'm going to put it in that okra pot because I think I need something big, like a 17-gallon pot.
I'll be 16.
Bria, I'm going to have to edit that out, sweetie. We're not talking about you. We're talking about the pepper plant. But I understand what you're saying. You're saying that this plant is almost as old as you. Yeah. But you're going to be older because you'll be 6.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, guys, I could not pick up this container. I tried. It's too heavy. Even with Bria helping me, it's too heavy for us. And I'm not going to strain my baby like that. I picked up the pepper plant and set it inside this empty container that I was growing zinnias in. And now I'm going to remove a lot of this good healthy soil, and then I will transplant this pepper plant into the 17-gallon container because it needs a lot of room to continue to grow. So that's what we'll do. Okay, so I dug a hole out of here and I'm picking up the plant. Perfect. Set it in. Straighten it up. Keep it on the plant so they can see.
You can see.
Now I'm going to move some of this down. Okay, so I have it in and I'm going to put some of this soil on top of it. And I'll be back. Maybe I can get Bria to do that. Come around here, Bria. Take this shovel. Go all the way around and shovel some of the dirt behind the pepper plant. Good job. Keep going. Keep going. Good job. Put some more. Okay, put more dirt on your shovel. More of that rich, healthy soil. Put it in the back of the plant. Okay, that's enough. Let me try to do it. You're moving too slow for me. Okay, guys, we have the plant in. I have it pruned the way I want it. I'm keeping it about 2 feet since this plant is in a larger container. I usually take it down to about 12 inches, but I'm gonna go ahead and keep it at 2 feet because it's in a much, much larger container. Okay, that's it for today.
Bye.
Bria says bye.
Bye, everybody.
I want to thank all of you all for tuning in today to watch my video, and I will give you updates on how this almost 5-year-old pepper plant is doing. It's September and it's almost October, so October, November, December, in 3 months it will be 5 years old.
The end.
Thank you for watching, everybody. Bye now.